Hello, Namaskaram everyone. I'm here today in Kampung Senang, Green and Healthy Living Center, where we're having a lunch today, and we're going to have a sharing with all of you about our experience of how we become vegetarian and how it influenced our health in many ways. And I would like to ask Sister to introduce herself, please.
Okay, hello everyone. We are the live cast host today. I'm Shuchu therapy assistant. Okay, brother.
Yes, please.
We should do something.
Yes.
Okay, I speak. You do.
Okay.
用肚子翻滚素的新加坡。
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Sister, can you please, I'll start off with you. Can you share your experience, how you become vegetarian and how it has influenced your life in many ways?
Actually, when I'm 10 years old, I dare not to eat meat, but I don't know why. I couldn't figure out. I remember I do eat drumstick before.
I see.
But I don't know why. So from there on, I always eat fried rice.
Wow.
When I come to 12 years old, then I keep thinking, how come I can grow up without eating meat?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Then when I come out to work, then I try to eat char siu rice.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 times I eat, 3 times I got MC because of diarrhea.
Oh, no.
So from there on, I dare not to eat.
Okay.
But actually from young, I already got rashes problem. So after I full-time vegetarian, this problem solved. Now I'm not scared of humid weather. Yeah.
Wow, good.
So I think vegetarian is help me.
A lot in many ways. Ah, good.
Yeah,
Nice.
but how about brother?
Okay.
Is it because of religion then you become vegetarian?
Okay, so in my case, actually, there are some cultures in India where they are purely vegetarian. Some are mixed, partly vegetarian and non-vegetarian. Some are only vegetarian, 100% non-vegetarian. So they're different kind of cultural backgrounds. But how I come from is, I come from a family where we also consume meat, but not every day. We usually consume weekly once, or sometimes weekly twice. On public holidays, maybe we had, but not on a daily diet basis. So, but that was been there for a long. So, particularly for me, and actually, I was growing up, and then I also was actually concerned about the meat, protein, all these things. So, I was consuming more chicken, meat, and fish. Because I was at 25, I have to build up my muscle and all kind of thing. So naturally, I started consuming more. So usually about half a kg of chicken, I just eat in one meal. So this was my diet I'm talking about 10, 15 years ago. And what actually happened is slowly my immune system was affecting me. I started getting allergic to dust, allergic to acorn. Then all these things, and as very often I get nasal blocks. So this is one thing which is bothering me a lot. And then I have been managing with the recipes of grandma recipes. Those days in our Indian culture we used to eat. They used to prescribe crab soup, black pepper with the crab soup, because it produces more heat when you eat up. So that by which they can control the mucus. So they thought, this is one recipe for that. So end up that, I found this recipe every time I get it, I go and take the crab soup. So this was my, way of handling things. But it was not actually, it was just helping for a while, but it was not giving a final solution for it. And then other than that, when I was consuming meat, naturally after I consume fish, particularly of this thing, I get a small stones get stuck with that. The next day I will get a gum swelling. So I easily get infection. And then I have to take an antibiotic to settle down this one. So which means I realized that my tooth is also not strong enough to munch, to cut the meat. So this is also, one side is the taste of the meat and the biryani, kind of things. I don't want to miss it. Another side is my health. So I have to see whether I have to compromise this or just simply, consciously make a decision of whether to really change the way I eat, the food. So this is how actually I was, I was still struggling around, but I've not yet make a clear decision, should I really change myself to try fully vegetarian. So it so happened that when I in 2015, then I joined the Suchi organization, where it's a charity organization. I get into it. Then I found this 100% vegetarian, and we have been provided food. So I was having lunch, provided by Suchi, and then as a part of the workplace, so we are not allowed to go out and eat. So this actually started me, because I started consuming more vegetable and different kind of dishes or varieties, This is not the kind in our Indian culture. We usually overcook the vegetables because for the taste buds, and more spicy. It's nice to eat, but you will lose the nutrients. So which I found is very different when I tasted the Chinese foods, which I get because they have been having lunch in different kind of varieties of vegetables, all just blanched. Then it's nice, it's bland, and it's not spicy, it's not that salty. So this was actually, put me a little more insight in how I should actually practice this at home. So I just bring back the same thing to back home, and then I started practicing it. So I start consuming more vegetables. So this gradually, and added on with, I also doing yoga practice. So this helped me that, in support of that breathing techniques and pranayama, added with the vegetarian kind of food. Gradually, I added on from, blanched kind of foods, and then become fresh vegetables and fruits. Once it becomes part of my diet, things have changed in my health very drastically. So this actually, particularly as I told you, I was been suffering through this nasal blocks, and aircon issues. I was wondering everywhere I go, Singapore is only aircon. So I can't escape out of it. Either I should change my health, or I cannot sustain being in Singapore. So this actually gave me a deeper insight, and then I say, okay, why not? Then I changed my way of the diet at home. I introduced that to my home. In a way that what I realize now is gradually my flu, nasal blocks, okay? Every 2 weeks once I have to take medicine to control my flu. This is my diet. So this is how it happened to me. And now you ask me, I just rarely take medications. I literally stop, which means no nasal block issues. If I rarely get a flu, I know how to handle it by way of, as I told before, there's a crab soup we used to take as black pepper to control the flu, right? I found an alternative in a vegetarian diet, which is called as chuku coffee, we call it as. The ingredients are coriander, okay, pepper, black pepper, sesame seed, and then you have a little bit of ginger, then you boil it. Once you boil it, then you distill it up, and then you add a teaspoon of honey, okay, and a bit of pinch of turmeric. That's it, you take a drink. It just settled very well. Just have in a day or 2-3 times whenever you feel cold and cough. This settled very much. So from that day onwards, I changed the way of doing things. And above all, I also found another recipe that in order to, this is for, when it comes, you handle it. But how to prevent it from coming in. So that is another aspect of it. Then I found one recipe, which is taking a warm water. In the warm water, add a spoon of honey, a bit of turmeric inside. That keeps and boosts your immune system fantastically. This is my personal experience. I've been consuming for the past 5 years. Until today, I'm telling you. Usually, when the next day morning, I always have some kind of phlegm starting up. But it gets settled after a while. But even now, if you ask me, no phlegm in the morning. When I get up, my nasal is clear. Crystal clear. So that is actually, then I introduced that to my children. And I give them, because it boosts the immune system very well. So honey has composition, which is similar to the human blood, which is RBC. It increases the RBCs. And oxygen content, by which naturally you get more immune to that. Then you get free from infections. So this is one way that actually it becomes a part of a diet, in a daily diet. So this is what actually changed a lot in many ways, particularly when it comes to lung health. This is how I improved drastically by me changing that into a full vegetarian. So this is my experience to you.
Brother, other than lung health, what else we can benefit of being vegetarian?
Okay, other benefits you asked me, yeah. As I told you that first initially my most bothering thing is my lung problem, which is of nasal problems, right? And then I also had tooth problem because every time I consume meat, and there's always a tooth impaction. Because of tooth impaction, I get swelling in the gum. That leads to infection. Again, I have to take an antibiotic for that. So by which, and now actually that, I have alternate ways by consuming vegetarian. Because these foods are easily digestible. The food which you consume it, if it just leaves the stomach within 3 hours after the food or consume it, that's the good food. It gives positive pranic energy. We call it positive energy foods. When I was consuming meat or the non-veg kind of thing, the meat stays in our body for more than 12 hours. It doesn't get digested easily because it's more complex in its nature. It becomes so lethargy and dull. What I see that after taking vegetarian, my digestion starts very fantastic. Like within 3 hours, it's out of my stomach. How do I feel it's out of my stomach? I feel more energetic. I become more productive. This is what I'm saying that. Before, I have to work only 8 hours, 10 hours in my day. But now I can work for 18 hours a day. Just only 4 to 5 hours of sleep is enough for me. So this is a fantastic change, which has actually, brought me in by becoming a vegetarian. How about you, sister?
Brother, actually, what I see from Google, I go and Google Then studies say, actually apples can lower the risk of asthma and lung cancer. Also help. Also broccoli shows that maybe can lower lung cancer risk in smoker. Can we have our lunch
Yes,
now?
I found a lunch. It's as we are talking about it. Broccoli is there, carrot is there. Okay. Yeah, I have to eat now. I'm sorry, I have to take up my mask out. Okay.
Yeah.
And,
now we got broccoli.
Yeah, so this is very relevant.
Carrot also good for lung.
Okay.
And then the soup got radish.
I see.
Normally,
if
we keep coughing, our elderly will cook this radish soup for us to drink to stop the cough. Yeah, this one also.
So this really helps and supports.
Yeah, and then I know pumpkin also helps our lung. This curry cooked with pumpkin.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
also
you want to try?
Rice. Why not? Usually in our side, we only just put every masala inside and make it most tasty. But this here is more blanched. So it just the nutrients value still
That's why I love to come here. I almost come here every day for lunch.
Nice. I think I should also try once coming in.
It's very colorful.
Yeah. The setting also very nice. And
very good, presentable.
Yeah.
So
how is it?
Very, very, very nice. Thing is, what I feel it is not that salty. It's not spicy anymore. One. Number two, when I eat, I feel it actually just consuming it in a live form. The food, this is a live vegetables. It is consumed in live form. I'm definitely confident it will get more positive energy in my body.
Would you like to try the curry? The curry.
Oh, this curry.
Yeah. I love the curry.
Oh, you got potato and then pumpkin inside, right? Oh, this is yellow rice, right? Because they put turmeric inside.
Yes, with brown rice.
Fantastic. You know how we put pumpkin inside? We prepare a pumpkin curry.
Yeah.
And then add it with the rice. But here, this is the first time I see pumpkin with some gravy. That's so nice. Even with chapati, it goes very well. I think I should learn from them. It's very nice. I want to try this at home. And what is this, sister? There's something called, what is it?
This one is tempeh.
Oh, this is tempeh. Okay.
Also very nice. I like it so much.
I see. This is the first time I'm seeing it.
Vitamin B. It contains of vitamin B.
Wow. Oh.
How's the texture? You try?
Very nice. This is a little bit tasty. Yes, nice. Very good.
The food here is nice and so colorful.
You have red, you have green, yellow.
Healthy, the most important.
It's healthy.
Very healthy.
Yes, you're rightly said, sister. Because it's not just what we eat. Is it how we eat, what kind of food you choose, it matters or not. This is my experience, and it's true.
Yeah. This place, they also got a wellness studio and also provide mobility aid services.
I see.
Yeah.
Then I think we should also just get some contacts with them and see how we can help our patients.
Yeah.
Helping them in those who need help of mobility and aids.
Yes.
We could refer them to them.
And then they also got a cooking class, for those above 50 years old.
I see.
I think it's free.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's actually meant for the public welfare.
And then the cook is a vegetarian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. This food looks very fresh. Usually when we want to know this food is a live energy, which means it is freshly cooked. In yogic science, we call it the draksha. There's a mala there. We just hold the mala here and then hold it like this. If it turns clockwise, then the food is very lively. And this food is very energetic. It will give you positive energy. But if it turns anti-clockwise, then it means the food will give you negative energy. Which means you will get, when you say negative, means it'll put you in dullness and kind of sleep. So this is one thing. So this is definitely a fantastic one.
Okay, brother, do you know every second 2,443 animals are killed?
Wow.
So every day over 210 million animals are slaughtered. So every year over 77 billion animals are killed.
Wow.
That is
It's
really huge.
It's very horrible, yeah.
Yeah, so it estimated that by going vegan, you can save 100 lives per year.
Wow. Which means you're saying that I've actually become full vegetarian since 2015. It's about 5 years, about 500 lives I've saved. It's fantastic. So it's a good enlightening information for me.
For me, I saved 2,000 lives. So
wow. Hats off to you, sister.
We need to ask people, go for vegan.
Yes.
Vegan.
Let's go vegan. Okay?
Then save life.
And save Mother Earth.
Thank you.
Thank you all.